What's up, everybody? Sorry, man. Okay. What's up? I just had a issue, but never mind. Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another Dark Man, One Man Dark Man podcast. I am, of course, your host, Dirt. Yo, y'all. We got some stuff to talk about today. Oh, my God. You know, I just changed the thumbnail because at first I had the Buffs Phil Spencer, and I did that because Xbox continues to put on showcases every year. We never have to question whether Xbox is going to have a showcase. We never question that because we know they are going to have a showcase. Even when they didn't have a lot of games, they still had showcases. So that was my way of saying, yo, Phil Spencer, big buffs, Phil Spencer with a little punk-ass, skinny PlayStation fanboy saying they're excited about Xbox Showcase because PlayStation doesn't have showcases. But when that The Last of Us Complete Edition news hit, I had to change the thumbnail, y'all. God, dog. Oh, my God. You got to be kidding me. We knew it was a rumor because we talked about it on WBG a couple weeks ago, but man, we're going to talk about that. This is the new thumbnail. Joel's crying. Ellie's being a punk. Making funny. What is going on, man? We're going to talk about this, y'all. We're going to talk about this. Goodness. It's insane right now. I was going to talk about Nintendo, but I'm tired of talking. I don't like to talk about Nintendo, bro. I don't want to talk about them. I'm kind of glad about the Last of Us news that dropped right before the damn show. F Nintendo. But we are talking about Xbox and some of the things they're doing. It's awesome, bro. It's freaking awesome. We're going to roast PlayStation again because that's what we like to do over here. It's sad out there. Listen, man, I know I say it's sad PlayStation fanboys want this. It is sad out here right now, man. If y'all watch my video that I dropped today, these guys are literally saying they don't need a showcase because they have an Xbox showcase. Oh my God. What is up, everybody? Thank you guys for stopping by. See all the homies in the chat. I see Pete Lump. I see Carl Wee, Wasso Series, Why You Art. Everybody that's here. Who was the first person here? The homie Adidas, as always. Everybody. Crispy Rambo. Chris Jones, what is up, man? Bro, we got to talk about this. We're going to have a good show. Thank you, everybody, for stopping by. One Man Duck Man today, and we're going to have a good time. Lots to talk about. A lot of shit to talk about. We got some updated news about Contraband. I told you guys I heard that Contraband will be at the show this year. Looks like that's probably right. Probably a drop next year. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. That's funny. People funny. So, yeah, let's have a good time, man. Get these couple of super chats and let's go ahead and get it started. The homie Adidas with the 5 Dirt. Where's the PlayStation Showcase 2025? Where is Factions? Where are the games? Dirt laugh extended. How about my little hi? Y'all like that? If y'all watch my video. I mean, it's obviously a voice. Okay, I talk and then it's AI voice, but I talk and then it is because when I first started doing a hi, that was just me kind of fake laughing, hi. That's what it was. And then when I played it, it sounded like that. Hi. If y'all watch my latest video. So thank you guys for rocking out. But thank you, Adidas. Maurice Branch, member for 34 months. What up, Dirt? Just showing my support on my day off and enjoying South of Midnight. Absolutely, man. It was a phenomenal game. Phenomenal game, man. I was talking about this on C Money Show the other day. I don't think I ever played a game where you're playing and all of a sudden a song will come on and there's lyrics in the song and they're singing, and then the lyrics in the song is about the boss you just fought or you just beat. I mean, it's just, that shit is amazing, man. And just to think the game might not do that well because of the anti woke people, or the people that's, oh, it's a black female protagonist, I don't want to play it, or it's this, it's that. You know, it's crazy because they're missing out on a great game, bro. Flat out. Vic Al Gambino with the 2 off-topic prayers for my peeps in Dominican Republic. I'm sorry, I missed what happened. What's going on? Is it like weather related or like what's going on? I have no idea what's happening, man. Like, tell me what's happening because I don't know what's going on there. Sorry to hear that, whatever it is. Justin Boudrin with the 5. Who cares about South of Midnight and the Vow? The same game just dropped for the 10th time again. Seriously, though, The Last of Us should just be on everything now. Justin Boudrin, it's terrible, bro. It's pretty bad. Carl Wee with the 5. Ponies have a PS5 for everything except PlayStation games. The reason they supposedly prefer PlayStation. It isn't about your exclusivity. They just prefer PlayStation. That's what it has come to. Excuse me. That's what it has come to. But we'll talk about all that. Oh yeah, I did see that roof collapse. That was terrible, man. Damn. I did see that, y'all. Damn, yeah, that's terrible. 200 people passed. That's, oh man. Can you just imagine you just go to the club for a good time and that happened? Yeah, I did see that, bro. I forgot it was in the DR. Damn. That's terrible, bro. With that being said, y'all, let's go ahead and get right into it. Let me pull up my screen. Yeah, that was terrible, man. I did see that. Yeah. Hey, y'all. Let's go ahead and start talking shit. Let's go ahead and start talking shit. Let me get these couple before we start. Dirt check DM breaking news. Oh, shit. Karma guy with the 5. Dirt, you're owed so much money. Xbox at least owe you a couple million because all the games using your name and likeness is ridiculous. Stop it, Karma. I'm not dark, black, midnight. Stop it. Brian B with the 5. Stuck on that big ass crocodile. But 56 hours in on AC Shadows. Can't stop playing it. Yeah, man, I'm back to playing AC Shadows because I put it down to finish South of Midnight. Yep, I'm back on AC Shadows. Great game, though. The Angry Therapist with the 5. No ponies complaining about Bloodborne 2 on Switch, but out here looking for Xbox handout. I hate them all. It's crazy how that works, right? I mean, it's technically not Bloodborne 2, but, you know. You said it's in the DM? What the hell? Dude, your content is blocked over Denmark. It's blocked? Why? Damn, it's blocked. Is that the news you talking about? Clue. I don't know why I'm blocked in Denmark. That's crazy. Oh, come on, Paris. Don't start. The Paris say I'm too dark for Denmark. Ain't that some shit? Why did Denmark block my channel, man? What's up with that? What kind of shit is that? Oh, brother. Well, that's terrible. Anyway, y'all, let's go ahead and get into this because I have to. We have to talk about this. We have to talk about this. Paris, what's your thoughts about this, man? What's your thoughts about The Last of Us Complete Edition? I mean, come on, man. Come on. At this point, what is going on, man? We heard the rumor about it. But damn. Hold on. Let me say something to the DM. We heard a... Damn, what the hell is going on? Hold on, y'all. I'm having issues for a second. No, that's me. we heard the rumor about it. I'm like, no, I know this ain't true. I was like, no way can this be true. No way can this be true. It is. It is, y'all. Oh my God, man. What the? I am having issues today, y'all. I'm sorry what's going on. I'm definitely having issues right now. I'm sorry. Like I sound flabbergasted because right before the show, Twitter, what is going on, man? All right, let me just do this. All right, that's better. All right. All right, sorry about that, y'all. I think I'm ready to go now. Okay, thank you, Clue. I appreciate that. Let me do the timestamp. I have to change it because I had another one. 12 minutes. So let's get this Last of Us shit out of the way. Before we start talking about the PlayStation, I'm sorry, the Xbox showcase and the things Xbox plan to announce at the showcase, let's get this PlayStation, the Last of Us shit out of the way. First, that's first thing is first. Damn it, that's the wrong thing. Thank you, Clue, for sending me that, by the way. Oh my God. Yeah. First off, it's how much is the digital version? $109. How much is the digital version? Because I would love to know how much the digital version is. Do anybody know how much the digital version is? Because I don't know. What the hell, bro? I know the TV show is about to come out. The second season of the TV show is about to come out. But how many times must you release the same game in a short period of time? I saw somebody try to compare it to Skyrim and PlayStation fans okay with this? Now, I have to be honest. I haven't seen many reactions. I saw a couple, but not many. I'm assuming PlayStation fans is not happy with this shit. They can't be happy with this. How many times are you going to re-release the same game? Here's the first version. Cool. Here's a remaster. Cool. Here's the second remaster. Cool. Oh, here's part 2 remaster. Cool. Let's put it in a package together and sell it for $100 with some extra shit. If this was Xbox, they would be getting absolutely destroyed. I mean, to be fair, some people, they are destroying PlayStation, to be fair. They are giving them that work. But this is embarrassing. This is embarrassing, man. Let's look at this, bro. Let's look at this. $109. Let's see if this is worth $109. The Last of Us Complete Collector's Edition, pre-order now, available July 10th. Steelbook case with physical disc of The Last of Us Part 1 and The Last of Us Part 2, remastered. The Last of Us American Dreams comic, set of 4 lithographic art prints. That's $100. The comics, I guess, is number 1 and number 4. It's a little blurry. You can't really see too much of it. That's $100, y'all. $109. With the price of eggs, PlayStation wants you to buy the same damn game over for the 5th time, except for this time they put a couple of punk ass pictures and a comic book in it. What the comic book say? What stories is the comic book telling? It's about Bill? I don't want to read that shit if it's about Bill again. I don't want to read that shit. It's about Bill and his boo. It's about Ellie and Dina. What is it about? Is it some untold stories about Ellie? How she went out in the forest to get some salt and pepper, encountered some clickers? What is the comic book about? Is the comic book about before Joel bit the big one? Is it before Joel hit the golf club, got hit with the golf club? He went to the bar, ran into a couple of honeys. I read it then. Is it about Ellie scissoring Jonathan B? Is it about Abby, her journey to get buff? What is the comic book about? Somebody please tell me. Is it about Ellie's Ellie workout routine? Is she like that buff black dude put his head in the ice? 4 a.m. head in the ice. 4:30 a.m. jump in the pool. 4:35 hit the sauna. 4:50 scissoring. What is the comic book about? After scissors time, it's 5:25 p.m. a.m. It's time to eat. I'm just saying, bro. Look. Okay, maybe I'm overreacting. Okay, maybe I'm just an ex-bot that's overreacting. Spider-Man, I don't want to read about Bill. I watched episode 4 of The Last of Us. That was the most boring shit I ever seen. I actually liked the show, but that shit was boring. That episode 4 was boring. Not because of the subject matter, just because of, it was just a boring episode. I don't want to see no bratwurst buffet. Thank you very much. That was episode 3. I'm sorry, you're right. Oh, damn, Clue, thank you. Thank you, Clue. You're right, it was episode 3. Clue, remember the episode, y'all. Cora said it was very romantic. Listen, man, you guys are funny, by the way. Listen, maybe I'm just a ex-bot that's, just being a bot, right? Let's look at some well-known PlayStation fanboys and see what they think about it, right? Let me actually do a timestamp about this. PlayStation fans' reaction to The Last of Scissors Complete Edition. All right, let me make 19. Let's make this 1915. All right. So let me pull this up, y'all. The first person I ran into was Jack Move Johnny. Now, we all know Jack Move Johnny is a PlayStation fanboy, but lately he's been very vocal about some of his grievances with PlayStation. Ever since Jim Ryan became the head of PlayStation, he said something ain't right about this guy. He called him out for a long time. He said, instead of Factions 2, we got The Last of Us Season 2, The Last of Us Part 2 Remastered, The Last of Us Complete, The Last of Us DualSense Controller. If this isn't a clear-cut case of mismanagement on all fronts, I don't know what is. Oh, yeah, they got a controller. Man! Remember when they announced that controller? And we was like, why are they announcing the controller? They don't even have a new game or anything. We were wrong. This controller was for the Complete Edition. Part 1 and 2 remastered. The controller looks decent for PlayStation shit. Their controllers, their special edition controllers usually look like shit. It's the color that looks okay, not all the crap on it. So as you guys see, Jack Mujani said it's mismanagement. He said it's terrible, bro. It's terrible. Let's look at some live comments, because I'm reading this for the first time, like you guys, unless you've seen it on Twitter already. So let me share my screen. Why does my hold on? What is? I guess it's all right. Share my screen. Two unforgettable stories in one package. Introducing The Last of Us Complete, coming to PS5 today. Ooh, a shadow drop. Ooh. Now these guys are bots, of course. Well, Gams, I don't know if he's a bot, but as for Cyborg, he's not really a bot either, but but he said we get this, but no factions too. Infinite Umbra just laughed. Don said, okay, this is another bot. I'm trying to see the PlayStation guys or some other. How many times this guy says, how many times are y'all going to re-release this damn game? Laugh my ass up. He has 2,100 likes. He got another one for me. J Bill's game. This is The Last of Us. Naughty Dog, this is the 7th year in a row you've shown The Last of Us in class. Damn, y'all, they talking shit. Vince Carter. I got one more, Amy. Oh, yo, they are roasting them. Complete without factions. Oh, shit, they got Trump. I'm tired of The Last of Us. Give it 2 years and Sony will release The Last of Us Complete Remaster. Oh, man. Zach Dixon. I don't know who you are, but that was funny. Holy F, you're worse than Bethesda. Oh, yeah, me throwing a shot at Bethesda, you POS. Sony is out of ideas. They're milking The Last of Us. Oh, it's bad, bro. Ant says, I'm begging y'all, stop re-releasing this game, please. Marquise Elroy said, I'm starting to lose faith in y'all. Yo, the pony said they're starting to lose faith. Matt says they're both really good games, very well made. No disrespect to the devs in question, but there are 2 games in question: The Last of Us and The Last of Us 2. And in the last 12 years, we've gotten oh shit, The Last of Us Remastered, The Last of Us Part 2, The Last of Us Remake, The Last of Us Part 2 Remastered, The Last of Us Complete. That's kind of wild. Oh my god, that's the last 12 years right there. Damn. This guy says, how many times you want to re-release the same game? Like, damn. Dom, the bomb, he's a pony, I believe, right? Saying complete until something else drops. You can't fool me. I'm familiar with your game. He even saying he calling them out. 2 games in one. Kind of like how the Max Payne remakes that's in the works will have 2 games. What the hell are you talking about? Don't want to hear it. We ain't talking about Max Payne, boo. Samantha, how she look? Oh shit. Let me close that back out. Re-release Super Turbo Mega Deluxe Edition. A 60 FPS Bloodborne patch, we beg. They begging for that 60. Y'all still begging for it, what I'm saying? But PlayStation ain't gonna give it to you. Look like I get it. A good game, but please just stop it. Oh my god. Like, I get it. Good game, but please just stop it. Damn, what's my man name? Agent C1. Oh wow. Can you guys greenlit Days Gone 2? No, they won't do that, buddy shots. They won't greenlight Days Gone 2. But they will greenlight another version, another iteration, another what of The Last of Us, dog. Even this pony is laughing. TCMF. Y'all know how much of a pony he is. Even he's laughing. All right, y'all. This is what go on forever. As entertaining as it is, we have to move on. Eric made a good point. Why don't y'all remake Uncharted 2 or something? Damn, facts. That game will make sense to remake. Uncharted 2 came out in what, 2007, 8, somewhere around there? Oh man, let me get these super chats, y'all, because we're gonna talk about PlayStation. Before we get to the good Xbox stuff, we're going to talk about PlayStation mismanagement, PlayStation not having a roadmap, some of the issues that's happening at PlayStation, and how most of these ponies are ignoring it. Their only thing right now is worrying about what Xbox is going to put on PlayStation. And at the end of the day, y'all, it's really sad. Like, us Xbox guys understand what's going on. We're over it. Well, I can't speak for everybody else, but I'm over it. I know what's happening. But they're giving us a showcase to reveal first-party games. Now, some people might say, nigga, first-party, but this still multi-plat. Well, first-party games that's going into Gamepass. So we still have a lot to be excited about. But we'll talk about that in a few. Karma God with the 2. Is it me or ponies aren't hyping Last of Us Season 2? Man, they probably just tired of all that shit. They tired of the TV show. They tired of the game. They tired of everything. Ray with the 2. The Dark Cloud of Denmark. Yeah, man, what's up with that, man? How come my show blocked in Denmark? My channel, bro. What kind of shit is that? Web Day with the 5. Dirt, my homie. It's time to talk that shit. Sony has nothing but what Microsoft chooses to give them. Choke on the salt, ponies. Hit that like. TTS, POS. Talk that shit, bro. The Angry Therapist with the 5. Ponies asking for games. Sony said they had a game for them. The Last of Us remake, remaster, re-release, remasters. Sad, bro. Seriously. 108, what's up, bro, with the 2? PlayStation cheeks on deck. Reselling again. Facts, bro. Facts. Brian B with the 2. No, 12 a.m. in Denmark. They canceled midnight. Oh, come on, man. Stop it. Be nice. The board game Renegade with the 5. PlayStation selling the same games for the 17th time, and Nintendo selling games that can run on a 360 for $80, but Xbox bad. F the gaming, media, and ponies. That is such a great super chat, man. That is a great super chat right there. And it's all facts. Absolutely. The Andrew 13 with the 2. What if Ellie meets better Ray Bill will buy? Hey, man. That's funny. The Angry Therapist with the 5. Damn, Dirt. Now that's going to stick. Bratwurst buffet. Hey, man, I've been saying. Episode 3 was a bratwurst. Listen, bro, I'm not into no bratwurst buffet, man. Hey, there's plenty of people that do like bratwurst buffets. I'm not one. I don't want to see it. Oh, my God, bro. Why so serious with the 5? Dirt, episode 3 was dragging. Did you think the length was fine? No. It was boring. There wasn't no zombies. Call of Weeb. Call of Weeb with the 2. Nominate yourself for POS of the week, Dirt. For what? What'd I do? Suicide Kings with the 2. Ponies. If you want new games, buy them damn remakes. Yoshida said it. Y'all want something? Y'all better buy them damn remakes, man. Freddie Fox with the 2. Piss Force was rejected for indie PS5. Cold. He's salty. I saw that. No zombies, just 2 sausages. Hey, yo, the Great Be Rich. You stay. No zombies, there's 2 sausages. Hey, F episode 3, man. No, I'm no phobe or nothing. It was just a boring episode, bro. I'm no phobe or nothing. But that was funny. No zombies, there's 2 sausages. Oh, man. Listen, I'll be listening back to my podcast. I mean, man, sometimes I'll be too giggly, you know? I'll be laughing at the chat too much, man. Y'all gotta stop making me laugh so much, man. Because I be trying to be serious when I'm doing my podcast. I be laughing too damn much. All right, y'all. So yeah, we got some of them responses from the PlayStation fanboys. But real quick, like I keep on saying, before I get to the Xbox news, because the Xbox news is actually positive. Yes, this is a very serious podcast, Amit. Very serious. The state of PlayStation. Listen, can we talk about yo, Clue? Hold on, wait. Real quick, y'all. Before we get to the state of PlayStation. Is this real? Clue, is this real? Did I miss that? Hold on, y'all. Before we get, let me change that time. That time. Did they really put this in there? Hold on, let me show you guys. Does The Last of Us Complete Edition include a thank you letter from Neil Druckmann? Maybe J-Rock is trolling, right? J-Rock got to be trolling, right? Does it really include a thank you letter from Neil Druckmann? Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me see if I can find this. Does this shit really include a thank you letter from Neil Druckmann, y'all? Gummy. Okay, let me go back to that screen. I had a sense shine. Damn. Oh, shit. It does say it at the bottom. This is a little blurry, but I missed that. So let me go back. The Last of Us Complete Edition, Collector's Edition, that's available July 10th. It includes part 1 and 2 remastered. It includes 4 punk-ass pictures. It includes a comic book about Ellie and Dina scissoring. Also, Abby's workout plan. How she wakes up in the morning and works out. Sticks her face in a bowl of ice water. And at the bottom, it says, includes a thank you letter from Neil Druckmann. Wow. I can tell you what, PlayStation, you have went all out with this one. You went all out with this one. Like, a letter from Neil Druckmann is like the cherry on top of the cake. You gotta be shitting me. You gotta be shitting me. A letter from Neil Druckmann? A thank you letter from Neil Druckmann? Is that a special perk? Are you gonna tell your boys, yo, man, I got that Last of Us Complete Edition, bro? Oh, for real? What's new in it? Well, I got a punk-ass comic book, 4 punk-ass pictures, and guess what? A thank you letter from Neil Druckmann. They goes, oh, shit. Is that what they think? Hey, Clue, thank you for sending me that, because I did not see that. I looked at the picture, but I did not notice at the bottom. Wow. I don't know what to say, guys. Shout out to Neil Druckmann. Shout out to PlayStation for including a thank you letter from Neil Druckmann as something that should be included in a special edition of a game they already released several times. If The Last of Us 1, The Last of Us 2, those games came out, if they remastered the game, excuse me, if they remastered the games, put it in this package, it wouldn't seem so bad. Even those games really didn't need to be remastered, but it wouldn't seem so bad. But considering the fact that you already remastered The Last of Us Part 1 a couple damn times, and all you did with The Last of Us second remaster was add add The Last of Us 2 graphics to Part 1. That's the only thing they really did. And on top of that, a letter saying thank you from Neil Druckmann. I would love Phil Spencer to send me a thank you letter, but I think he's still mad at me. The flip-flop pussy. Phil won't return any of my calls. Maybe Neil Druckmann will return my calls. I mean, he did give me a thank you letter. Thank you, Neil. This is embarrassing. Yeah, yo, Sal Dog, I'm gonna start leaving thank you letters at the end of my videos. Instead of saying, if you think about I gotta get out of here. If you like this video, please hit the like button. I'm gonna say, here, y'all. I'm gonna leave y'all a thank you letter, a personal thank you. Thanks for listening to my video. And listen, I'm going to re-release the same video tomorrow. I want you guys to watch it again like you didn't see it the day before. Thank you. Bye-bye. Wow, this is crazy, yo. Oh, shit. Y'all demanded a thank you letter now? Lamingo? Lamingo da? Oh, man. All right, y'all. You said Abby eats a lot of protein. Adidas with the two. Ponies go from support devs to support remasters. Yeah, pretty much, bro. AOD fired out the two. Sony Pony said support the devs. They 100% did. So I guess that's what they're doing. No, the Pony said support the devs. So PlayStation is like, here's the fifth time we're going to drop the same game. You guys said support the devs. Support Naughty Dog. Hey, we'll even give you a thank you letter from Neil Druckmann. Right? Lawrence Blakemore with the 5. I just love how Sony has effectively turned the Last of Us franchise into live service games by re-releasing it 5 times. They figured it out, Dirt. That's a great point. He made a live service games by just re-releasing the same game. Chris Pick and Pack with the 5. Hey, Dirt, did I ever tell you that you remind me of the rapper called Lil Troy? I ain't Lil Troy. Chris, don't start. I know who the hell Lil Troy is. Vic Al Gambino with the 2. Abby eating lots of Ellie protein in that pandemic. Oh, man, come on. Protein. All right, y'all. Let's okay, we've been talking about The Last of Us for 40 minutes, man. I was starting off the show with that just to throw a couple of jokes in there, just to talk some shit and go ahead and move on. But we've been on this shit for 40 minutes. Wow. 40 minutes, bro. So let's talk about the state of PlayStation right quick. I noticed that not a lot of people was talking about the state of PlayStation right now. Yes, they can throw jabs at, like The Last of Us being re-released a bunch of times. They can throw jabs at that, but when it comes down to it, there are literally still guys. If you watch my video today, there are still guys saying some of the craziest shit. Even though my video, I didn't really roast MBG too much because he does tend to call out PlayStation on certain shit. It's just a couple things, man, that really baffles me with these guys and how they really think they have. Hold on, let me find the other one I'm looking for, guys. Sorry. Where is it at? Yeah, here it is. Sorry. How these guys really think they have W's, and they just don't. Like yesterday's podcast, MBG. Somebody sent this to me. I forgot who sent it to me, but thank you for letting me know. Then I listened to some of the show, and then that's how I got that clip for my video today. Xbox, in parentheses, he's put PS5 showcase announced. Y'all should feel embarrassed to put some shit like this as a title. And these are the guys that claim they don't console war. I would expect a title like that from guys like J-Dub, because J-Dub console wars, and he admits it. MBG's, I don't console war. People always clipping me. Why they keep on clipping me? Because you console war. Look at this title. Look at the title. Xbox and PlayStation showcased announced. Is it that sad to where PlayStation won't give you guys a showcase? You just have to say Xbox showcase is your showcase? This is the state of PlayStation right now. Your fanboys can't do nothing but praise what Xbox is doing. And he have Marathon up there, and that is going to Xbox. It's sad. I got this from MBG's chat yesterday. All the games on Xbox Showcase will be on PS5, so why should PlayStation do their own showcase? Do you hear this shit? Do you hear this shit? It's so bad. From PlayStation first party, we got ponies quitting their podcasts. Well, maybe that was because, PlayStation don't rock out with them. We've tried to interview plenty of PlayStation people, and they just won't return our calls. They just won't return our emails. They'll give a guy like Paris a PS5 Pro, but I got to go buy them. Is it, listen, y'all, is it really this bad, man, to where PlayStation don't need a showcase? So, I have another one. I hope Mike Johnson comes in here, because he left a comment on my video earlier, bro. I don't really understand exactly what he's saying, because maybe he had a typo in there, but I'm going to still show you guys. But first, Wapzilla. The biggest PlayStation showcase of the year with the laughing emoji. That shit, that's not funny. That's embarrassing, bro. It would be funny if PlayStation has consistently gave you guys showcases. They haven't. Will they give them one this year? I don't know. Xbox has already announced theirs. And people will say, well, Xbox has so much content, they should be having showcases. They had showcase. They never missed a showcase. Even those years where they didn't have a lot of first-party games, they still had showcases in 2017 and 2018 and 2019. They still had showcases. This is the shit. This is the behavior y'all have. And one of y'all big first-party games is going to Xbox this year. Then Mike Johnson said, now this was in my video today. PlayStation don't need a showcase each and every year. That's what we have to say. The place, no pun intended, my brother. What? But the first sentence, well, it's what niggas don't use periods or commas or nothing. Damn. Use a period, nigga. Use a comma. But I do understand PlayStation don't need a showcase each and every year. Is that what we doing? Because they're not giving you a showcase. Oh, we don't need it every year. Oh, we don't need it. Xbox guys, I didn't say, you know what? We don't need exclusives. When Xbox went multiplayer, I didn't say that shit. I was pissed. I didn't say we don't need exclusives. Oh, it don't matter. No. I was pissed. But these guys, no, they don't get mad. Oh, we don't need it. When they canceled, was it 2019? When they canceled the first time they've ever canceled E3, what did Pony say? We didn't need E3 anyway. They never call them out, bro. Only a few do. Like in my video earlier, MBG actually called them out. He said it's not a good look. So the state of PlayStation, not just the showcases, bro, but their roadmap. Intergalactic, yes. What's the Housemarque game? Saros. Okay. Wolverine. Insomniac recently came out and said, yeah, you stop bothering us. We making the game. Leave us the hell alone. I'm paraphrasing, but that's pretty much what they said. Stop asking us about Wolverine. We're making the game. The game came out. I'm sorry. The game was revealed in 2021. I know the game leaked. If you guys are rebooting the game, you should tell your fan base. Don't have them sit up there waiting like, man, what happened? The game was revealed in 2021. What happened? If the game is being rebooted because it leaked, tell somebody. Tell Jason Schreier. It released on PC. Yeah, you know, they got Ghost of Yote this year. Cool. I'm telling you, man, people were stupid when I said when you cancel all of those games. When you cancel all of those games, that's going to affect the company. The PlayStation fanboy said, oh, good. I didn't want those live service games. Good. Yeah. Anger Therapist with the 5. F the letter. They should have put The Last of Us 2 Season 1 in there. That a letter, bro. Yeah. Stupid. Raheem Linkhorn with the 5. What up, Dirt? How you doing, bro? Love your work. Thank you, Raheem. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. Keith Hammett with the 5. I think PlayStation wants to cancel Wolverine, but they're scared of how bad the PR it will receive. You know, I kind of see what you're saying, bro. The game got leaked. People were literally playing the game. Literally. And I feel this is just me guessing because I don't know anything about what really happened. Part of me feels they just flat out rebooted the game. Or took some parts out. Or just changed a lot of stuff. That's what I think. If we don't see that game this year, I don't think that shit's coming to maybe 2027, bro. If they have a showcase or a state of play this year and Wolverine is not there, that shit could be canceled. Like I said, this is just me. But thank you, Keith. Dark Angelic with the 5. Ponies. My neighbor's parents feed and clothe me. Why should my parents do so? Facts, Dark Angelic. Facts. Oh, man. That makes no sense. Thank you, therapist, with the 10. All these years, Pony's been saying Xbox games are trash and not high-quality PlayStation games. Yet they are cheering for getting Xbox games. Sony starved these ponies out. Pathetic ponies. It's sad, bro. They're still begging for Halo. As bad as they roasted Halo Infinite, now they want Halo. Yeah, I can't wait for Halo to come. I can't wait for Gears to come. Call Weed with the 10. It isn't a PlayStation showcase. What would they do if Microsoft decided multi-platform for whatever reason is no longer beneficial? That's the difference. They get what Microsoft gives them depending on what makes sense for Microsoft. Great point, bro. No doubt about it. DJ Brodo Loss with the 5. Even Nintendo wants in on the Darkness Special Edition. The Dirt Bloods exclusively on the Switch 2 starting at $89.99. Hit the like button. They didn't announce the price of that game yet, right? What if that shit is $90? LZ with the 10. Dirt, that's showing you right why PlayStation soon to be over, because this situation, Pony fans want Xbox games. And the Sony company paying attention and relied, they don't need PlayStation consoles anymore. No PS6. Hey, y'all, talk that shit today. I love it. I love it, man. Like I said, I don't know if they're going to cancel Wolverine, but apparently they're still working on it because they recently said they're still working on it. But like I said, the state of PlayStation, you can't tell me it's great. Just because the consoles are selling well, you can't tell me it's great. Now, I do believe GTA 6 will give Xbox a boost as well as PlayStation a boost. Definitely. Maybe that'll be the boost that they need, a third-party boost, because right now, their first party isn't really hitting. Ghost of Yote, okay, cool. We know Death Stranding 2 is, a second-party deal with Kojima. They're publishing a game, but this is a second-party deal. Plus, nobody really likes Death Stranding. I mean, listen, anybody in the chat, I have not met or seen one person that say, yo, Death Stranding was fire. I've seen some guys that say, yo, I finished that shit. It was all right. I see some guys say, I like it, but it's not great. I ain't seen nobody say, yo, that shit fire. Nah, man. Nah. Colin Moriarty said that shit. Oh, well, there you go. There you go. I was talking about the state of PlayStation, and I don't even need to do it. I don't even need to do a timestamp for that, because I don't really give a fuck. Let me just show it real quick. Now, part of the reason why certain things I don't run with too aggressively, because I still feel we don't know what Xbox would do. And what I'm talking about is, where is it at? PlayStation. Yeah, I might as well do it. PlayStation has raised the price of PlayStation Plus in Latin America, including Brazil and Mexico, will see increases by as much as 35%. So yeah, PlayStation Plus is raising their prices in Latin America. Now, I'm going to tell you why I'm not really talking too much shit about this, because we know Xbox Gamepass is going to go up again soon. When, I don't know. How much, I don't know. That's just how it is with subscription services. They continue to go up. But they don't have their service is getting better, because they have some decent games. Like, I think this month or next month is Hogwarts and some other shit. It's getting better, but it ain't messing with Xbox Game Pass at all. Xbox Game Pass this year already has some bangers in there, with some more to come, like Doom, Expedition 33. Not to mention later this year. Not to mention what they announced at the showcase. I know they're going to have some more Game Pass announcements at the showcase. So here they are. They are raising prices in Latin America, which is unfortunate. Like I said, things like this happen all the time. I remember at one point Xbox raised their prices in Brazil or something like that, or somewhere. It happens. But it goes back to what I'm saying, the state of PlayStation. How much good news has PlayStation gotten lately? I can't think of much. Can anybody in the chat tell me what good news have they gotten lately? They asked Insomniac about Wolverine. Man, leave us the hell alone. We're working on it. Okay. What else is happening? I can't. Baby steps. Okay. Baby steps. Baby steps are still coming this year. Woo! They haven't gotten much good news, man. And as much as I've seen PlayStation guys still talk about the Xbox third-party thing, they don't have any ammo to come back as far as what PlayStation is doing positive. They don't have anything. They don't. All they can say is, yeah, we're getting your games. Okay, what else is PlayStation doing? They had nothing. Tell you, man, it's rough out here. Assholes. It's rough out here, man. They get there with the two. Watch Sony raise game price to 80 on the Pro. I'm pretty sure that's about to happen. And, not just Sony. I think Xbox will too. But it's one thing with Xbox. What do they have? Gamepass. Gamepass. The anger therapist with the fire. By the way, all the money they make on microtransactions, they really shouldn't be using the game prices. There's going to be a lot of games failing. Man, this is a crazy time right now, bro. Brian B. with the fire. PlayStation get away with no good news because the gaming media somehow turns their bad news into positive. Absolutely. PlayStation has no games and nothing and layoffs and this and that. PlayStation console has reached 79 million consoles sold, while the Xbox Series is only at 32. Man, that's the only good news they're getting is Xbox games right now. That's it. That's all they have. And right now, Nintendo was getting that smoke too. And I love it. Nintendo getting that smoke. My homie Ryu Art. My homie Ryu Art. I don't know if he's still in the chat, but he posted something earlier. PlayStation Secret Showcase. 2023, 2024, 2025. With the tumbleweeds in the living room. I love it. With the tumbleweeds in the living room. Will Smith, how you feel about the tumbleweeds in the living room? I love it, man. All right, what time is it? Oh, bro. This is insane. Insane. Let me, I don't know. Let me lose something. Let me look up something right quick. Okay. Let's get to some of this Xbox shit, man. I got a couple of DMs and anything. Oh shit, is this the picture? Oh, thank you. hey, this one of this was the picture. This would be great. I mean, the letter. Thank you, Neil Druckmann. That would be great, wouldn't it? Thank you, Neil. Shout out to Josh Cole. All right. I'm tired of talking about Nintendo PlayStation. All right, real quick, y'all. Let me do this. The timestamp, because, listen, man, timestamps are important, bro. Timestamps are important. All right, so we all know that Xbox announced a game in 2021 that people was wondering what's going on with this game. Now, Contraband, I heard, was having development troubles, but I heard they worked their way out of it and they're looking to be on track. And Avalanche Studios posts a sign of life from Contraband. It says, "Are you ready to power the next big AAA title? We're looking for a senior DevOps engineer to join our Contraband team." I'm 100% expecting Contraband to be shown off at the showcase this year. Maybe coming out next year. This is another game a lot of people tend to forget about. Yes, it's a Xbox Global Publishing game made by Avalanche Studios, the people that made Prey, Just Cause franchise. Because the people that made Hardworks, they're Avalanche Games, I believe. Their name's Avalanche also, but it's Avalanche Games or something like that. So if you remember the Just Cause franchise, these people know how to make a fun-ass game with shit blowing up, and we don't know exactly what it's going to be. I heard like some type of car combat, or I don't know. We'll find out this damn summer. We'll find out in June. But this is another game they're going to show. Games, y'all. Games. Who doesn't? Like, I always talk about the damn showcase, y'all. I always talk about the damn showcase because I asked the question earlier. I mentioned it on my video. Is there ever a question if is Xbox going to have a showcase? Is there ever a question? Oh, this is a damn video. There's never a question whether Xbox is going to have a showcase, y'all. I appreciate that they believe in having shows. 3 straight years they've had a developers direct mixed with a showcase that had a extra little thing at the end. This year is going to be the Outer Worlds 2. I heard at one point it was going to be Fable. But I guess they, obviously they delayed it to next year, so they had to replace it with something. The first year they had Starfield, last year Call of Duty Black Ops 6, this year the Outer Worlds 2. Cool. I'm expecting us to see Gears of War E-Day, some gameplay. Not something that I heard, but this is just me guessing. But, I mean, don't y'all appreciate this? And they announced it 2 months early. I know they did that last year, I believe. Announced it 2 months early. We know it's always the first Sunday in June for the last, 7 to 8 years? Ever since they started doing their showcases on on Sundays. I believe it was 2017 was the first year. Do you know how I remember that? Because I used to take the Monday off, but I realized I didn't have to take it off, but I still took it off anyway, just to have an extra day. So, ladies and gentlemen, Xbox continues to give us games, a great service like Xbox Gamepass, and games and showcases. Whether their games are multi-plat or not, we get to play this shit in Game Pass. I'm over this shit. I'm over this shit at this point, especially when you see the PlayStation community rejoicing because Xbox is giving a showcase and their favorite platform isn't. Now, is it possible PlayStation will have a showcase? Yes, it is. I said this same exact thing at the same time last year when Xbox announced their showcase. And I said, you know what? I think PlayStation will have a showcase. Wrong. They didn't. But this is another year. Will they have a showcase? I do not know. I don't know. This shit is crazy. Insane. Like, do they care enough? I think they care. I think they just don't have shit. They canceled all the damn games, bro. But listen, man. Xbox is going to have a show. And I love it. I love it. I don't know if PlayStation will, but we know Xbox will. Flat out. Why did they put this on here? So, I appreciate them putting on a show because, I mean, listen, man. Somebody left a comment on my videos like, do you guys realize that most consoles or most people buy consoles for multi-plats and blah, blah, blah. And this a bunch of stupid shit. And I'm like, so you're saying because most people buy consoles for multi-plats, that first party doesn't mean anything? And for the people that say, well, all of your games are not exclusive anymore, but we still get to play those games on Game Pass. They're not leaving Xbox. So we're still excited for it. A game like South of Midnight was my game in the show last year. I was like, yo, South of Midnight looks incredible. And guess what? The shit was fire. It came out a year later. Fire. So you think because Doom the Dark Ages is going on PlayStation, I'm not going to be excited about it? So am I supposed to say, oh, it's a multiplayer, I don't care anymore? You guys ain't real gamers. Y'all full of shit. Y'all full of it. Are we not supposed to be excited anymore? Like I told you guys several times, I'm over it. I'm over the multiplayer shit. I was initially pissed, like a lot of us was. We was pissed. But I'm over it. I'm not a flip-flopping pussy. Dirt Griggity, don't be a flip-flopping pussy. Dirt, can you send Phil Spencer a DM? Because he won't respond to mine. Can you tell him that I love him? Please. No, I won't tell him that, Tim Dog. Please just tell him that I love him. And I apologize. All right, Dirt Griggity. Bye-bye now. So Doom the Dark Age is about to drop. J-Tech, yeah, I don't know how to play Doom, but I'm going to try my best. It's on Game Pass, and that's just an L. Putting games on Game Pass is an L. What do you think about that, True Witty? Hell yeah, J-Tech. Oh, yeah, True Witty, I know what you mean. Thank you so much for being my partner. Oh, man, you got this. What's good, what's good? Bumble clock, my nigga. What's good? My nigga, yes, I agree. J-Tech understand everything that piece of shit say. If you guys don't know, True Witty is a guy that's on J-Tech show, and he got a shit mic just like Tim Dog, but he's a Jamaican, I think. Oh, yeah, true. Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, the Bumble Club, man. I told him, you come over here, buddy. Yeah. Yeah, Game Pass is a fail. Yeah, so let's see, I'm having a little fun, but it's about this, man. They have no games, bro. And I did 2 videos in a row. I might do another video about the Last of Us shit, bro. I don't know how the video is going to do. It might flop, especially since I blocked the Denmark for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know why. But it's just like, damn, bro. Oh, fuck! That's J-Tech, y'all. Now this is J-Dub.
Where are all of these games?
Two different people. J-Tech.
Oh fuck!
J-Dub.
Where are all of these games?
Both of them 4-eye fools. Like, Dirk, don't you wear glasses too? No, I don't. All right, y'all. So shout out to Phil Spencer and the Xbox and his team for having showcases, for giving us Xbox fans something to be excited about. Because even though, like I said, their games are multi-platform, some of their games are going day to day, some of the games are going later. Some games I still feel might not go at all. You know, Avowed is right now a console exclusive. It probably will go eventually. South America, I'm still not sure, because if the game doesn't do that well, I don't think it's going to go. I don't think it's going to be worth the time and money to port it. I just don't think so. Avowed is a great game, bro. Avowed is a great game. Oh yeah, thank you, Dave. He mentioned Tony Hawk is about to drop. So it's just like, I think it's great because, you know, listen, every year this time, I tend to watch old E3s, and I've been watching them. I started, the 360. Even though I've seen these shows plenty of times, I still love to watch them. Right, Stalker 2 is still exclusive. Oh, Mafia is August 8th. Oh, that's right. Clue did send me that. Thank you, Clue. August 8th. I can't wait for that Mafia game, by the way. Love those games. Part 3 was the weakest one to me, but love those games. So I was watching the old E3s, and those shits were fire, bro. Even if the E3s wasn't that good, I loved it, I loved it. I love E3. I love the showcases. I just love watching video game shows. That's why we stream Jeff Keighley's show. I don't give a shit about those awards. I don't think nobody do, except for bragging rights. If Xbox will get a game there in the nominations for Game of the Year and it wins, I'll talk shit. But in reality, I really don't give a damn, though. I really don't. But we watch Jeff Keighley's show because he usually has a lot of world premieres or games being revealed. Love it. Love it. Expedition 33 about to drop. So yeah, maybe we got plenty of stuff to play. And Xbox is the ones behind all this shit, man. They're the ones that's willing to have a showcase every year. Will there be a PlayStation showcase? Will there be a place? I don't know. Would it be a PlayStation showcase? Nobody knows. Every year. We never have to worry about that with Xbox. Joey, stop it. We never have to worry about Xbox and having a show. Thank you, Therapist with the 5. By the way, all the money they make on microtransactions, they really shouldn't be using the game prices. There's going to be a lot of games failing. Oh, I read that. Didn't I already read that? But thanks anyway. Thank you, bro. I read it already. Thank you, Therapist with the 2. Jeff, Princess Pony. Kojima's biggest glazer. Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? Hope to see Forza Horizon 6. You know what, Anthony Tillman? I'm not so sure, because if you look at history, Forza Horizon games, they usually show up the same year they release. 2021 showcase, they showed Forza Horizon 5 and it released that year. And every game did the same thing. So maybe they'll show up. It'll show up next year. Because I think it will probably release next year. Yeah, I said I like The Last of Us. See, I'm not a fake. I like certain games. That doesn't mean I'm a pony bot, though. All right. Oh shit, J Primo. The fucking homie with the 100 already a caser in. Gotta show love, suckers. Yo, J Primo, thank you, fam. You are the homie, man. Shout out to you, man. Thank you for being so generous, dog. Thank you, bro. For real. Scoundrel said Horizon 5 won't go to PS5. Oh shit! Don't start it. Don't start it. Don't start that. Oh man. All right, y'all. When I was talking about the old E3s this morning, I was on 2013. This morning I was on 2013, and I'm going to say it again for the 50th time. Xbox E3 2013 was a fantastic show. Absolutely great E3. It's just sad what happened afterwards that caused people to hate the Xbox brand. And what's happening now with Nintendo, I do not think Nintendo will get hate like Xbox One did. Never. Because Xbox, people just hate Xbox. They were the last ones to the party, and they just hate Xbox. But some of the stuff that's happening that we're starting to see with Nintendo, like I said, I ain't gonna talk about this long. I'm gonna talk about this for a few minutes and go ahead and get out of here, y'all. Yeah, Victor, Nintendo's doing the same shit. Digital Foundry said the Nintendo Switch is roughly PS4 level incomparable third-party software, and that you can expect a PS4 level experience with games like Final Fantasy VII Remake, Elden Ring, and Hogwarts Legacy on the Switch too. Xbox Series S, I don't want to hear shit out of none of these damn developers. Because even some third-party games, now Switch 1 didn't have a lot of third-party games, but they had some. You ain't hear people complain. Maybe because the game came out 2 years later. So I don't know. This damn Nintendo Switch, bro. Mario has insisted Mario Kart World justifies its shocking $80 price tag. Okay. Nintendo confirms Switch 2 C button will require pay online subscriptions. Listen, y'all. The Xbox One got so much hate. We will never forget. Last week, I talked about the Angry Joe rant. He roasted the shit out of Xbox, bro. So bad that they included part of his rant in their documentary. The PlayStation roasted the shit out of Xbox with that commercial with Yoshida and Adam Bowes, whatever the fuck his name is. Jack Tretton got on stage saying, well, you can share your used games. There's no internet check-in. Oh, shit, bro. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Do you know what I'm saying? Game chat, we're requiring it. It is 2025. They are highlighting game chat. Xbox is trying to move the industry forward, bro, with Xbox One. But they legit have a button that will require a subscription. So the Switch 2 prices were always going to be $450 and $80 games without the tariffs. Damn. Nintendo has confirmed that Nintendo Switch Welcome Tour will cost $10. Their tutorial costs $10. Crybaby ass crap gamer. Look at this. New Nintendo GameCube controller not compatible with Switch 2 games, just GameCube classics. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Just GameCube classics? How many GameCube classics were there? Zelda the Wind Waker. Okay, what else? Mario, was that Odyssey? On the GameCube? Which one was that? They always drop the same damn games. I don't remember. What GameCube classics Day of Reckoning, WWE. What game Q Classics? Mario Sunshine, thank you. Sunshine, that was the one. Oh my God, man. Don't forget, Nintendo president tells those who can't afford the Switch 2 to just play the original Switch. Back to the Xbox One, y'all. Like I said, I'm speaking. First of all, let me get the super chat real quick, bro. I got to give a shout out to J Primo, man. Oh my God, bro. Oh man, J Primo with the 200, bro. Holy sh. Woo, LOL again. No, I'm not doodoo. Just a super bot loving that green. Shout out to J Primo. Oh man, so generous, bro. So generous. Thank you so much, man. Wow. Jay Rimber with the 5. TTS Dirt, The Last of Us being sold for the 15th time is nasty work. 100%, man. It's crazy. A Rodimus with the 5. Dirt is the reason you bring up The Last of Us ever show because it reminds you and your wife's fiance relationship. You wanted it to be like episode 3. No, man. No, stop it. Hell no. Yo, Primo. Yo, I gotta shit, I gotta make Primo a mod, bro. Shit. Shout out to Primo, bro. Can I do it on here? Damn, shout out to J Primo. Let me go back. Yeah, I can't make a mod. Why don't let me do it on this part? They won't let me do it on that part. Oh, I guess you got to say something regular. Shout out to J Primo, bro. Let me go back to what I was saying. Like I said, with the Xbox One, I just had to get that super chat. Shit was crazy. The Xbox One, bro. This guy still isn't getting as much smoke as Don Mattrick did. What Don Mattrick said was absolutely stupid and ridiculous. But Bowser isn't getting as much smoke. He's getting some, but not as much. Go play the original Switch. Then the variable approach to pricing. Y'all know what this means. Y'all know what this means. Zelda gonna be 100. The next Mario gonna be 100. Whatever big franchise they have will be more because it's supposed to be more of a budget. This shit is insane. Then it's trying to justify paying for the tutorial. $10 is not an exorbitant price. Nintendo X exact defense Switch 2 welcome tour price. This shit is crazy. I didn't even see that. Damn. Former Nintendo PR manager said the company's mantra of respective value is why Switch games don't go on sale. This isn't Ubisoft. Why are you throwing a shot at Ubisoft? What the hell did Ubisoft do? Man. So, at the end of the day, fuck Nintendo. All right. Fuck Nintendo. Oh man. Listen, I'm about to get out of here, y'all. Like I said, before I get out of here, watching the Xbox One showcase again. I didn't watch all of it, but of course I know what happens because I watched it so many times. That was the damn good showcase, bro. And it's sad that Don Mattrick decisions hurt Xbox like it has. Because their roadmap for, well, I'm sorry, let me say that. Their launch lineup for the Xbox One was fantastic. It was incredible. And PlayStation didn't really have shit but Knack and Killzone. But they had all the momentum in the world because of Don Mattrick. His decision, that was his decision to put the Kinect in the thing. And I was just like, man. But that was a dope ass show, bro. Man, Rise, Son of Rome, Killing Instinct, Titanfall. That whole shit was fire, bro. That shit was fire. Good show. But Nintendo, they're still not getting the same hate as Xbox One did, but they are getting cooked right now, which still kind of surprises me that Nintendo is getting roasted. Because Nintendo, bro, everybody loves Nintendo, right? Except for me, I don't like them. But they're getting roasted right now. Yo, Roddy, Revenge, man. If y'all get the chance, watch Xbox One E3 2013. If you haven't seen it in a while, just watch it. It's like an hour and a half. Like, damn, you know what? That was a good ass show. They had some bangers. Listen, y'all, what do y'all feel if they wouldn't have done that Xbox One reveal? Well, no, they still would have got a lot of hate for the DRM shit and the price. They would have still got a lot of hate. They still would have got a lot of hate. Epic Treasure, you know what? Me and Sean was talking about doing it because I think we did it before a watch party. I think we did it before, but I don't remember which E3 it was. We might have did 13. We might have did 12. We might have did one of those Xbox 360 like Connect days where those E3s was this absolute dog shit. As much as I love Xbox, do me a favor and watch Xbox E3 2010. Oh my God. It started off pretty decent, but then when they get to the Connect part, yeah, I thought all the Xbox E3s and the Xbox One generation was pretty decent, except for 2019. I ain't like that one. I thought 13 was good. I thought 14 was good. 15 was good. I thought 16 was one of the better ones. 17 was okay. 18 was pretty good. 18 had a lot of multiplats, but it was a good show. 2009 had the Beatles. Oh, my God. Clue. The first 15 minutes of the show was the Beatles rock band. The Beatles rock band was the first like 15 minutes of the show. Now, look, man. We know the Connect was fun in the 360 days, but the shit they was doing on that stage, boy, I don't give a damn what nobody say. Phil Spencer is the damn man, bro. Yes, things are different now. They did a lot of different things. They had to do some stuff that we don't like, but ain't no way in the hell y'all want to go back to this shit? Y'all want to go back to Don Mattrick's Xbox? This the shit y'all want to go back to? At a damn E3 show? This dude dance like a damn mannequin. He can't. Can you move your joints, bro? Your arms do this. Where's that clip I had? Oh, hold on. I think it's on Twitter. Hold on. I had posted a clip. This was maybe last year sometime. I remember. Let me try to search it. Because I remember when Noof Nukem was like, man, Phil Spencer terrible. And damn, I can't search my. Let me see. Let me look on the phone. He was like, man, Phil Spencer, the worst thing to happen, and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, what? Let me see if I can find it real quick. Because it's like about a minute long of Don Mattrick greatest. Let me see. Don Mattrick. Hold on. Yeah, because Noof Nukem was like, man, I want Don Mattrick back. Like, what? Here it is. Okay, let me like it so I can get it. Real quick, y'all. I'm sorry talking about this old shit, but this stuff fascinates me, man. Let me pull it up. Hold on. Let me go to my likes. All right, we're going to play this. We're going to get out of here. Don Mattrick. So I put y'all really want Don Mattrick back, huh? Then I played this.
Skittles, that's enough, please. I hate Skittles. I hate Skittles. Here come the buffaloes.
Right.
So it was 2 years ago this week that we stood on stage to announce Kinect. We showed the world that the future of interactive entertainment, controller-free, had arrived.
Let's continue with what you love most, games. Here we go.
People are experimenting with Kinect in ways that even we could not have anticipated. Even we.
Everyone, say hi to Kristen.
This was at E3s, y'all.
Hey, everybody.
Don't forget, this was at E3 shows, y'all.
Stepping on mats or posing with handheld controllers just doesn't capture the real spirit of dance.
Man.
And we set out to make the first dance game that is all about real, immersive, full-body dancing. The game has an incredible soundtrack.
All right. So now I can listen to Justin Bieber.
It's not even working. Oh, man. Listen, y'all, I'm sorry to take it back. I'm sorry to make y'all experience that shit. Well, the editing, I'm going to be real. I found a nice clip on Twitter. No, I'm sorry, on YouTube. And I added a couple, I added that Usher shit. I added some other things that the guy didn't have that was just as bad. And then I put that Don Mattrick thing at the end. Bro. And I said, Dirt, we can't end on this note. Hey, Magnum, bro, I'm just telling you, that shit was embarrassing. And I'm going to be real, at the time, I didn't see how bad it was because my daughters were young. This is about what, 2010? No, that was 2010. That was 2010. My daughters were young. My oldest was one. My youngest was one. So the Kinect was really fun for us. But with hindsight, that shit damn near killed the Xbox, bro. The original Kinect was such a success that we know what happened with the Xbox One. So when people say Don Mattrick was bad, shut up, man. Shut that shit up. You said play that Gears of War E-Day trailer. Bro. So I said that to say this. I know Xbox is doing things different that, most people it's not used to, but part of me thinks in 5 years, we're going to see more of this in the industry. I think it's going to be like a common thing in the industry. What you got, Ray Ray? Oh yeah, that's it. I mean, that was a clip of that game, and that thing. That man, I remember playing the demo. That shit was terrible, bro. That Star Wars Kinect, it was terrible. That shit didn't even work. That grown man said, "Yeah, listen to Justin Bieber." It was terrible. So Phil Spencer knows it's about games. They give us showcases to showcase games. First party, third party, whatever. And PlayStation, they ain't doing shit. And PlayStation Fanboys is doing nothing but celebrating Xbox putting on a showcase. How are you going to celebrate Xbox putting on a showcase, but your favorite platform ain't doing that shit? I used this as an example early. That's like saying, yo, EA is putting on a showcase, so PlayStation doesn't have to put on a showcase. What? Because Xbox is third party, they're saying PlayStation doesn't have to put on a showcase. Imagine saying Ubisoft is putting on a showcase, so PlayStation doesn't need a showcase. What? Oh, man. It's crazy. Pioneer with the 5. Nobody is noticing that all the negative news is Nintendo and PlayStation. Xbox clean 100%. Xbox is clean right now. 100% Pioneer. They clean, man. Ray with the 2. Remember the Han Solo dancing one at the show? Oh my God. It was Dance Central, but with Star Wars characters. Oh. Ray. Why you bringing that shit up, bro? I forgot about that. Oh, man. Because what you sent, hold on. What you sent me, Ray? You sent me, did you send me the Star Wars? Oh, hold on, wait a minute. Oh, shit. Hold on, wait. I thought you sent me the Star Wars, hold on, Ray. Let me bring that up. I thought you sent me that Star Wars game. Not the Star Wars dancing. Oh, bro. Let me pull this shit up. What's up, Dirt? Ultra, man. What's up, man? Where you been, bro? I ain't seen you in a couple weeks. What's happening, man? They Reezy with the 2. Did a grown man just say, listen to Justin Bieber? Yes, he did. And it was a brother. I know all this homies in the hood like, hey, yo, Carl, did you just say I'm about to listen to Justin Bieber, you punk ass nigga? Who am you and what's your problem? I'm about to listen to Justin Bieber, guys. Man, what's wrong with you, sucker? You and them lost it. Time maker man on the 5. Sup, Dirt? Working overtime to get a house. I'll catch the rerun later. Absolutely, bro. Listen, man. That's a good thing to do, brother. Shout out to you. Okay. Ray, listen, y'all. Ray sent this to me. Ray sent this shit to me. When it said Star Wars, I just thought it was I thought it was the Star Wars game that was at the show. It's Ray fault. Y'all have to endure this, okay? It's not my fault. It's Ray fault.
Man, every young hot shot in the outer rim.
What the fuck? That's it. Bro, look at this bullshit here. Y'all want Don Mattrick back, right? Y'all want Don Mattrick back. I forgot about this game. Yeah, I've been listening to Soldier Slim Grizz. You know I love No Limit shit. Ray, bro, I forgot about this game. How dare you find this shit and bring it to my attention, little fella? Oh. On that note, y'all thank Ray for this. Thank him. That piece of shit did it to he did this. E-Ranks still better than John Survivor. Come on, stop it, E-Ranks. I gotta go, y'all. They had Billy D. Williams likeness and everything. Harrison Ford likeness on that bullshit. Ryu Art said, I'm out. I can't take it anymore. I'm with you, Ryu Art. Ray, thanks a lot for that, buddy. I know we was talking about some of the bad Xbox One stuff and how I'm happy where they are now. Even though they're multi-plat, I'm still happy where the Xbox brand is. A lot of content, constant showcases, developer directs. I still believe they're going to have a partner preview sometime this year. But Ray ruined it, y'all. Thanks, Ray. Ray the 2. I'm sorry, chat. I'm going solo. Oh, come on, man. I had to cut the music off for obvious reasons, but I love you guys. Obviously, no TTS tomorrow. I talked to Sean, I thought about doing a show on his channel, but I can't do it by myself. We need somebody. I need somebody on TTS, man. Ray, you at work, right? So I thought about doing the TTS with somebody, but doing it on Sean's channel. But I gotta have somebody to do it with, so I'll send my resume. So Ray gonna be at work. I can get P Lump because that nigga like be at home. D1. So shit, P Lump said he available. See, I knew P Lump could do it. So I don't know, man. You know what? I'm gonna talk to Sean. I think Joey got to work too, don't he? I can ask Joey. Maybe we can have a few people on, you know? Hit up Addict. I'll talk to Sean. General Spartan, bro, you need a better setup, bro. Because, you know, you need like a real professional, you know, like podcasting. Like you coming in for a quick second and podcasting is two different things, bro. I need you to have a better setup before you come on and do like a real podcast. You know, because you come in for like a couple minutes is one thing, but being here for a whole show is something different. All right. So, all right, y'all, we out of here. Someone got a mimic shot. Dut. New York Giant man with the 10 said, I'll do it with you, bro. FP lump. Damn. All right, you know, I'm gonna hit up Sean and see what he say, man. You know, because I'm off tomorrow. I ain't doing shit. I'll just be chilling. Right? Because wife at work, my daughter be at school, just me and the dog. So I'll hit up Sean and see what he's. Don't call him the damn Mark Henry. How dare you? All right, y'all. Peace out, man. Love you guys. Maybe see you guys tomorrow on TTS. Maybe not. I'll talk to Sean about it. But peace out, everybody.
Anywhere you go, give it on. Anywhere you said, anywhere.
Hey, admit, Jason Richardson, right? Did you guys ever hear that story about Jason Richardson? Steve Nash? Listen, real quick. Steve Nash was an NBA player for you guys that don't know. He was really good, too. He had a wife. You know, they had a few kids. This is a true story, allegedly. They had a few kids, right? So they had another kid. And Steve Nash is a white guy, and his wife was Hispanic, I believe. So the baby was black, bro. Steve Nash immediately divorced her, and the rumor was she had the baby with his teammate, Jason Richardson, bro. That's crazy. You know, I'll be hearing that rumor for years, but that's wild. You get your teammate wife pregnant. You're an NBA player. You can get a lot of girls, bro. You get your teammate wife pregnant. That's crazy. But anyway, sorry about that. I thought about that when Amit called me Jason Richardson. So, all right, y'all. I'm out, man. Thank you, everybody. Love you guys. But stop acting like a bunch of...